Hello everyone! Welcome to a look at the game called Dreadnought. This is in beta currently, and I'm going to leave a link below to where you can either sign up for the beta or you can buy into the beta, the cheapest price of which is $10 US, and the $10 will also give you 2 extra keys to give to friends. I wanted to get that up front because I think this game is pretty cool, and you may be interested in playing it right now after you see this. Or maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. But, like I said, this is a 5-on-5 team-based game with class-based ships. So there are 5 different classes: a destroyer, a dreadnought, corvette, artillery cruiser, and tactical cruiser. Basically, we have your standard, you have your tank, you have your sneaky DPS maneuverability, kind of like a rogue type, you have your sniper, and then you have a healer. Kinda. If you want to break it down into the most basic of classes, that's what this game kind of revolves around. And I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm going to jump into a match, and then we will dive more into this part of the game. Let's just go into a team deathmatch. You can see I'm only rank 2, so I am pro. I am a pro. There are 50 ranks in this game. Each rank will grant you access to new weapons to modify your ships, because there is a lot of heavy customization for these ships in this game. And again, I'll dive into that after we at least play a match so you can see the gameplay. And then we'll get into the nitty-gritty. Alright, so we have got into a team elimination match. This is a match where if you die one time, you're out. There is team deathmatch where you respawn. There's team elimination, which is this one where you get the 1 life. And then currently there's another mode that's just training, is what it's called. I never tried that one though. So before every single match, you and your team are above the area you're going to be fighting in, and you get to pick your ship going in. So you kind of get to balance out your team right here. This is a destroyer, which I'm probably not going to pick. That's a little corvette to my left, a dreadnought to the left of that, and a sniper at the very end. This is another destroyer class, which is what I am to my right. So we don't have a healer currently, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press C, and then I'm going to pick this tactical cruiser. The tactical cruiser has, well, every ship has a primary and a secondary weapon, has 4 modules, which are activated abilities with cooldowns, and then officer briefings are just passive abilities that you equip on your ship. So I'm going to, oh wait, I think someone actually did pick the healer. Oh, whoops. Oh, well, okay, we're going to have 2 healers then. I was too busy explaining stuff to realize that someone switched. So now we're going to jump into the match. It's probably not a bad thing to have 2 healers, right? So as a healer, we want to stick close to other ships and, well, keep them healed. We have this healing beam, which can damage enemies or heal allies. I'm going to stick onto this destroyer. It looks like our other healer is going to stick onto that dreadnought over there. At any time, you can use the power of your ship, which is the bar on the right there, to increase your speed, increase your weapon damage, or your shields. I'm going to increase our speed a little bit. You see the number is counting down there on the right. Then I'm going to do E again and cancel it out. The number on the left, the 25,000, is our ship's health. Our activated abilities up there at the top. The number 1 is a turret, basically, that damages around it. Number 2 is a turret that heals around it, basically. Number 3 is an AoE pulse emitted from our ship that damages nearby ships. And then auto repair is it repairs itself. Our secondary weapon, actually, is rocket turrets. Okay. We can see an enemy ship over there in the distance. Currently, it looks like all of our ships are still healthy. I'm going to kick on the speed buff. Kick it off again. We're not really taking that much damage. I don't think our rockets have that range. Yeah. So when you're in range, your reticle, when you hover over a ship, will turn yellow. So right now we're currently not in range. Let's switch back to our heal beam and heal this ship up.
Enemy ship destroyed. They still got 4 more out there.
Kick on our speed buff. I'm going to get closer to it so we can drop our repair pod and buy it. Or do I go with the destroyer? Hold on. Never mind. Hold on. We need to get over to our sniper. Gonna drop our repair pod.
Float the pod? Aye, Captain. We've got nothing
Repair
left.
pod out. It's gonna pulse energy like that. Rockets coming in. We're gonna heal up the damage done. Heal up with the sniper ship here. The ship is taking a lot of damage. Looks like the Dreadnought is using a little blink maneuver to get up closer. Yep, they are. I don't know how I feel about that.
Is overheating, putting energy system offline.
We ran out of energy. Oh my god, why did you do that? Oh my god, why did you do that? Alright, I'm going to get over here and get our Tesla coil pod out.
Deploying Sentinel.
Do some AoE damage. We're also going to do a pulse, which does massive damage. We're going to use our heal beam to actually damage the enemy. We're currently damaging them right now.
Pod launcher reloading.
Enemy missiles incoming, Captain. Put an
All right.
end to that pile of scrap.
Shields up, shields up.
50%, Captain.
Shield's going to take some of the damage.
Only 2 left.
Fusion reactor is overheating.
Repair pod's back up.
Offline.
Activate repair pod.
Heard the captain.
Oh my god. Auto repair, I forgot to activate that. Auto repair's on. Repairing our destroyer. Shields back up. No! I shouldn't have. Why did our Dreadnought go in like that? And why did I follow them? We were doing totally fine. So they blinked away from the other healer that was healing them. So they had no heals. And then they went right into the middle of the enemy formation. And I was silly and I, Oh wait, we can warp back in?
There's only one ship left. This battle is nearly
No.
over.
No, we can't. Oh, wait, you take control of a little fighter craft. What? Oh, shit. I've never actually died in this mode. Look, I have not played a whole lot of this. But holy crap, you get to play as a little fighter jet. With little maneuvers. Oh, do a barrel roll. Or is that an Emomin turn? I don't know. Oh, this is sweet. You have 1,000 hit points? That's nothing. That's still pretty cool, though. Let's take out Snuggle Fox. Oh, that's really sweet. That's a really cool way to handle that. So when you die, you still have something to do. You can still contribute to the team. I'm not sure how much damage these little fighter jets can put out, but it's cool that that's there. I'm actually kind of glad I died, because I never knew that was a thing. But hey, we won. I think that's it. Alright, round 2. We'll go with the dank beard. Oh my god, that name. I probably should have changed my ship. My bad. So I can show you. Well, you know, we'll get around to flying all the different types of vessels. We got another destroyer. And then one sniper. Snipers are very fragile, so I kind of want to stick nearby in case it starts getting shot up. The Corvette class, the very small, maneuverable ones, they're pretty good at sneaking up on the snipers and, well, taking them out, as you know, you would think. That's what the rogues do. They take out long-range fighters. Looks like the sniper's trying to get into a flanking position. I'll try and stay in the middle of our formation here. You can see the formation there on the mini-map. Because our heal beam, it goes for a pretty long range. You can see I can affect the heal right here at 3.5k. So I don't have to be right up on them. Right now I'm going to look out for Corvettes. So Corvettes have a cloaking mechanism. You can still see them though, kind of like the Predator, if you look hard enough. One of the enemy ships are firing at the sniper, but they're out of range. You can see their weapons just ending like right there. Get a little double healing action going on. Uh-oh, that thing has missiles coming. So that was a anti-missile pulse. Destroys all missiles that are nearby. There we go, you're fine. There's our other destroyer. I want to try and get a repair pod over here. It only has a radius of 600, so I gotta get kind of close to the dank beard.
Hi, Captain. Engaging. System drain. Starting cooldown.
Alright, well, Dankbeard has the other healer. I'm going to try and keep this one healed up.
Enemy ship destroyed.
Nice job, nice job. How's our sniper doing? I can't see his health from here. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Fire!
Negative, Captain. Prepare pod launcher offline.
Get your shield up! Get your shield up! No!
Cooldown.
Last pulse? Yeah!
We've lost our first ship, Captain.
Oh god, I didn't even realize that ship was below us.
Control teams dispatched. Captain, the pod's in place. Commencing cooldown. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah!
Taking down a Dreadnought never gets old.
Fusion reactor.
So yeah, again, the heal beam can also damage enemies.
Offline. Man down. We've got 2 allies left.
You need to take out that sniper. Self-destruct? What the hell? Did they run into the environment?
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
Fusion reactor is overheating, putting energy system offline.
Woo!
Good night.
I got you, buddy. Alright, let's take him
There's
out.
just 2 of us left, Captain.
Shield activated. Float the sentinel. Aye, Captain.
That did it. Hostile destroyed. Scratch another.
Yeah!
Artillery.
Fusion reactor is overheating. Putting energy system offline.
They still have another ship, though. I can see our fighters around us. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Did we win? Draw! Oh no, the time went out. Darn it. Shoot. I mean, I really like being a healer. I think we're doing okay as that. What do we got now? Did they change? Okay. I think I want to stay as the healer. I mean, I know it was a draw last time, but overall, I think this is working for us. Oh, you're a Corvette. Risky. They are very, very easily killed. I gotta try and stay close enough to our sniper. Our healer is... the other healer's going way up there. We are really split up. Hope this works out. I'm guessing the Corvette there is in cloak right now because they are otherwise being suicidal. Heal up, heal up.
Enemy ship eliminated. We're not done
Nice.
yet. There's still 4 other ships out there.
I don't have eyes on the on our healer, but I can see that they're getting shot at. Where are you, buddy? All right. How's the sniper doing?
3 enemy ships left.
All right, doing pretty good apparently. Our Dreadnought is teleporting in. I'm going to speed up.
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
Shield activated.
I'm going to try and get the repair bot out in between these 2 ships here. No, the dank beard. Actually, probably on you.
Fire
Repair pod out. I'll get the Tesla coil pod out since we're getting hit by fighters here.
Contact eliminated.
There we go. Got a crease monkey ribbon.
Deploy repair pod. Aye, Captain. System drained. Cycling.
We've lost a ship, but we still have 3 allies left.
Tesla coil pod.
Deploy
Blast
enemy
pulse.
control team. Hang
Shields
on,
up.
The auto repair system is rebooting.
Shields down. Shields up.
Multiple impacts. Damage control teams on station. Fusion reactor is overheating, putting energy system offline.
Repair pod out.
Float the pod. Aye, Captain. Reloading.
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
That's not good. That's not good. What's going on right there is not good.
Enemy ships going
Shields
down.
up.
Shield activated. Fusion reactor is overheating, putting
Blast
energy
pulse.
system offline.
All hands, demanding ship. Report to emergency.
Hope we did enough.
One enemy ship left, Captain. Let's take it out.
Get over this. All right.
Thanks
Gotta be-
for the assist.
Yes.
Done and done.
Yeah. Got a little crazy there at the end. Going right up into the face of a Dreadnought as a healer. But hey, look. Sometimes you gotta get a little crazy. I knew there was 3 of us. I figured we could overwhelm it. And eventually we did. I died for the greater good. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Here's our teams. There are appearance options for your avatar, but I can't find any, so maybe they're not in the game yet. Because again, this is just a beta. But here we go. Here's the end game screen. We ranked up to level 3, which gives us some unlocks. Plasma RAM, apparently a nuclear missile, and some other ability. Hey, look at that. Top of the charts. Look at that score. That's right. That's right, but it's a team game. Return to Outpost. So yeah, that's team elimination. The other mode, the big mode, is just team deathmatch. When you die, you respawn. There are 100 points that you have to reach as a team, and each ship that you destroy is, I think it's 5 or 10 points for each kill. So you just keep respawning until someone gets to 100 is the other mode. Alright, so the other part of this game is just basically making loadouts for your ship. You can see we're in the loadout screen here. You just go to the hangar, you go to loadouts. You have trader ships. These are going to be available to you at level 1. So they're not actually yours. You can't modify them, but you can put them into battle, which is pretty cool. And then when you get to level 2, I think is when you can start actually just making your own loadouts for ships. And again, they're all multiple ship types, but you can't get those until your rank is up. As you can see, we're only... Why are we only ranked 2? We should be ranked 3, right? We're ranked up at... doesn't matter. But there are multiple ships types. It's not just one per class, so this is not the only Dreadnought you're going to see. There are, I think at least 2. I know there's at least 2 because you can see them right here. Because this Dreadnought looks different from this Dreadnought. Maybe there's 3 total. I'm not entirely sure right now. But anyway, so when you get your own ship, you click on it, and this is where you can modify it. There's a lot of appearance options for your ships. This game is probably going to be heavily structured to push appearances on you, as other free-to-play-ish games are. As you can see, you have appearances for the coating of your ship. You see, you change the coating. The pattern of your ship. The emblem, which actually is kind of cool, of your ship. The decal of your ship. And all these things cost either in-game money or money that you, like real-life money. For the beta, it looks like they just give you a ton of real-life money just so you can experiment with the different types of appearance options. But I doubt you're going to start with this much when the game actually comes out. This is the in-game money. This is real-life money. Then we get into the part of the game which actually changes the appearance of your ship, like, heavily. So you can see how much that changes, and then how much that changes. Like, how cool is that? And that's just the forecastle. Then you go to the hull. You can change the hull to look a little different. And each one of the vessels basically has this type of thing. That bridge looks a lot cooler, but that bridge is going to cost a lot of money. And then the stern. So you can have a bigger booty on your ship if you want. The Huskarl's booty is basically what that is. But that's just the appearance options. There's tons of them in there, but then you got the loadout options. So, the breakdown. Every ship, primary weapon, secondary weapon. So far, the primary weapon has no other options. It is what it is for each type of ship that you have. The secondary weapons, though, as you level up your character rank, you will gain access to different types of secondary weapons, like rocket turrets and light particle turrets for the destroyer class. Then we have the activated abilities. So for the missile slot, we have all these different types of missiles that you will eventually have access to as you level up your character. We have this torpedo slot. So we have torpedo salvo, drain torpedo, disruptor missiles. Again, there's a lot of options in the third slot, and all of these seem to be basically different per class of ship. Per class of ship, every seems to have different types of modules, so they have a specific role, basically. Then we have this energy generator, which gives you more energy, and I'm not going to run through them all, but I just want to show you that there are a lot of options eventually that you can have for your ships, so no ship is probably going to be the same, I imagine. And then the officer briefings over here, these are all passive abilities that you can unlock again as you level up your character. So there are a lot of modifications you can put to your ship, appearance-wise, loadout-wise, and I really like that. It's just going to be a thing of how much is it going to cost. If I play, to get these sweet rocket turrets, am I going to need to play like 10 games to have enough in-game currency to unlock them? Or is it going to be like just a couple games, you know? So that's what kind of makes or breaks games that have a real-life currency and a in-game currency model. It just depends on how much you have to play to get the cool stuff. But so far as options go, there's a lot there. It looks promising, and I enjoy the combat of this game. And besides the hangar, which is where you're going to be loading up your ships, that's kind of really it. You got the marketplace. This is where you can buy all the stuff. But yeah, so it has a marketplace, and then the hangar. Progression just shows your character and exactly what you will unlock at each character level. So it's kind of cool that they lay that out for you, so you know what level you need to get whatever you want. And that's basically a quick rundown of the game. Little Spitfire, Fastfire there. I'm probably going to be streaming this game in the future, do a little bit more in just individual episodes, because the game is fun. There are some bugs currently, so know that. There are a lot of issues I have around the hangar where the game will just kind of like lock up and freeze. You have to restart it. There are some connection issues, but hey, it's a beta. Like, these are things that I kind of expect. If this was the actual full release game, I would be upset, but as a beta, you know, they've been minimal enough to not really impact my enjoyment of the game so far. So again, links below if you want to check this game out for yourself, and I will have more coverage up in the future. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you all next time. Take care.